Welcome to another episode of the Money Wheel Podcast. The journey to wealth starts here with your host, Don Shade.
Hello, my friend and future millionaire. Welcome to this episode of the Money Wheel. My name is Don Shade. Now, what I'd like to cover with you today, I want you to stop and think. And what I want you to stop and think about is, are you somebody that procrastinates? How often do you put stuff off that you maybe aren't real excited about doing? You know, when I thought about doing this episode, I was going to tell you tomorrow, but that kind of defeats the purpose. Anyway, I was one of those people. I was somebody that I would get into doing stuff, living for the moment, so to speak, and I put a lot of stuff off, and I would put it off one day, maybe 2 days. First thing you know, a week went by, and I didn't get accomplished what I wanted to get accomplished for that week. And as you build your business and everybody's running a high-speed life, you're always busy, you're going to have to make time to do things differently to get your online business up and running. So what I want you to do is keep track in your journal of all the stuff you're doing on a daily basis to build your business. Now, if you're struggling with something, let's say you're having an issue, Kris covered like setting up a domain name and an email address and autoresponder and all that technical stuff. Let's say you're somebody that's not real good on the computer and you're just having issues with that stuff, you're struggling with it. Don't let it go for 3-4 days a week. If it's something you know that you have an issue with, you're not the best on doing computer skills, reach out and get help. You can reach out to Kris at moneywheelpodcast.com, and he'll be glad to help you get your online business up and running. The thing I noticed, what happens when somebody procrastinates on something, you talk to yourself about a lot of things. Oh, I want to get this done. I want to get that done. Well, the more that you put something off and move it to the back of the list, the easier it is to just kind of sweep it under the rug, so to speak. Well, you're not going to be able to do that if you want to build an online business that's going to replace your income and take you to a millionaire and beyond. So with all that being said, I just want you to step back and kind of focus on, am I somebody that does what I need to do now when I need to do it? Or have I been somebody that's really good at procrastination and putting stuff off till 3 or 4 days down the road, till eventually what it comes down to is you do it because you're forced to do it. Well, that isn't how I want you to build your business. I want you to be on top of things and moving forward as we build your $1 million roadmap. That's everything I have for this episode. We'll see you next time on The Money Wheel.
Thank you for listening to the Money Wheel Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like the podcast. For everything that was talked about in today's amazing show, go to moneywheelpodcast.com and get today's show notes, past episodes, and most importantly, you can connect with Don Shade on all his social media platforms. Again, at moneywheelpodcast.com. If you are just looking to email Don, you can email him at don@moneywheelpodcast.com. For a list of all our tools we use in our business, you can go to moneywheelpodcast.com/resources. Again, thank you for listening to today's podcast, and see you in our next episode of the Money Wheel Podcast.